Hey, it's Heather, and I'm still in vacation mode, so we're gonna do something easy and fresh tonight for dinner. Sea scallops in shallots and lemon butter. Now, first things first, let's talk about the scallops. There are two kinds, bay scallops, which they have wonderful bay scallops out here, and sea scallops, which are more readily available and a little less expensive, so I went with those today. Very simple. All you have to do is give them a little rinse if they are sandy, and there, right here, is a little mussel, and what you're going to do is just pull it off, and your scallop is now prepped. Now with bay scallops, you have to go with a knife because they're just more delicate. So I have my pan getting hot, hot, hot. We want to get our scallops cooked with some color, but not overdone. So I'm going to take an oil. I have here regular olive oil, not extra virgin. Canola would work well too. And I'm just going to fill my pan, super hot, and get that going. Now I want my scallops to be dry. Sometimes when you see scallops in the market, they'll say dry scallops. Those are the kinds you want. But also beyond that, I want them to be dry, not too much moisture. So I'm going to just take my little tea towel, pat them down, and then of course my little salt and black pepper. I left my pepper grinder at home, so I'm with the old school, a little pepper. And now we're going to put them in the pan very carefully, taking care not to crowd it. Rather do two batches well than one poorly. Scallops do not take long, and of course it depends on size. These are fairly small for sea scallops. You can get them much bigger. And you can see they're starting to get opaque on the edges there. I'm going to look at the bottoms to see where we are in terms of color. Yep, we're there. So now we're just going to flip them. Now what I'm going to do now, of course, gotta have a sauce, and it's gonna have butter, folks. When I cook, I don't cook with butter, like I don't fry in butter. I use butter where it counts, at the end where you really can appreciate the flavors. And of course, you don't have to use it. Right after I flip my scallops, I'm going to add some shallots, basic chopped shallot, right on top of the scallops, because I want them to cook. If I were doing bay, I think I would almost add them right after the bay scallops started to brown, because you want to give it enough time. Crank my fire up, give it a shake. Woo, little play. Now I will take the scallops out before the shallots. There are my shallots. Of course, to my pan, I'm going to give this a little stir to pick up any brown bits, and adding some butter. So we're going to brown this butter, give a squeeze of lemon, maybe a little touch of wine. We'll see. This is looking good. I'm ready for my I'm ready for my lemon. It splatters. Yes, you should put your hand here to catch the seeds. I'm fairly notorious for not doing that. Beware, you might have a pit. Sorry. All right, here we have it, my scallops with shallots and lemon. Absolutely simple. I'm serving it with a little tomato and corn and pasta. Everything on this plate works with everything. You can't miss. Every forkful will be delicious. I am pouring a mostly steel Chardonnay from Old Field. Mostly steel means a little portion of it spent some time in oak to give it a little extra body. When you think scallops, think Chardonnay. They are a beautiful, beautiful match. So let's see really if it's going to work. Long Island at its best. You really can't do better. Just get out of the food's way and let it do its thing. For wines, for recipes, for much, much more, please hit my website, sogood.tv.